Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have a story titled "She Told Me Tonight That She Cheated Back in March." Quite simple, quite straight to the point. Excited to get into this one. Before we get into the video, just wanted to remind you once again of the Patreon channel. The link is in the description down below. There's more stories being read by me, especially explicit stories, so if that sounds interesting, check it out. And yeah, we'll get straight into the video. Me, 28 male, her, 27 female, married 4 years this May, together about 4.5. No kids, 2 dogs, joint ownership of mortgaged house. Okay, quick and simple information about them. Tonight, my wife engaged me in a conversation that was kind of a follow-up to the one we had a couple weeks ago, where I told her that I have been struggling for a while with feelings of not having my sexual needs met. That conversation had went well and we agreed to work on things. Okay. Tonight, she said she had been thinking about that and said she feels like she can't give me what I need. When we married, we said the D word would never be in our vocabulary. We're both Christian and truly believe in living the God-instructed ways of being married. Okay. But she said she thinks we both deserve to be happy in this life, as we're both young and obviously not happy now. We've seen an employee assistant program counsellor before, but I realised that that wasn't the in-depth level of marriage counselling we obviously needed now. And I stated that and said we should first try real counselling like that to make sure we really feel the way we think we're feeling. She's been seeing a therapist on her own for issues from her past with abandonment and neglect from her mother. And I can't remember the details of the conversation here, but this is where it happened. She brought up her counselling and said, back in March I was feeling something and I slept with another guy. That night I told you I was going bowling with a friend from work. It says in brackets the next town up from ours. But I went to see him. It was a mistake. She kind of went on with the original just of the conversation for a minute while I had my head in my hands trying to register what I just heard. Damn, she just kept going on like normal. It was as if the fact that she cheated was a nonchalant matter of fact. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, did she just keep going? I said, you cheated on me. And she said, yes. I said, you had intercourse with another man. She said, yes. I asked who, and she said it was a person from a childhood town she knew. She had been talking to him for a couple of weeks beforehand and then made the plans and went up. Damn. She said again that it was a mistake, and then this is when I got angry. I growled. Do not say it was a effing mistake. You cheated on me. You knew what you were doing. Okay, but like, that's so real. Like, how can it be a mistake when you agreed to it? Like, I know what they mean by that. Like, oh my god, I wish I didn't do it. But you did. You agreed to it. You went out especially in this case, she had went out of her way to go to this person and do this. She was speechless and I said, I can't be here tonight. And I grabbed my keys and came to my best friend, in brackets, I call him my brother, house. And I've been here since, riding the waves of emotion hitting me and trying to comprehend this. She was pregnant in August and had a miscarriage in October. I was so shaken with fury, I immediately worried the child wasn't even mine. But she said she used a condom and had had periods since. And I soon thought critically about the fact that she was only 8 weeks when she miscarried. All that is said, we've been going through the trauma of that too, but we celebrated her pregnancy after she had cheated. She lived the lie with me. Sorry for the long wind. Right now, I just need some support on these initial trauma stages and how to handle my emotions. Yeah, goddamn. First of all, the fact that she talked about it so normally, like she just popped it in the normal conversation, is a red flag. Is she trying to like brush over it because is she trying to brush over it? Or does she actually think it's not that big of a deal? You know what I mean? That it could be either way. But that's a bit like, how you going? And there's not much I want to say right now. I want to keep reading because there is an edit and then there is an update. So the edit to the first original post says, I always wondered what it felt like to write one of these edits saying, wow, this really blew up. But for real, it did. All the replies are getting overwhelming to trying to engage with them all. But no, I am reading everything and I appreciate the sugar honey iced tea out of everything. I'm sitting in a doctor's office at the moment waiting to do an STD testing. I didn't even think of that, but yes. Lawyer's appointment scheduled through the rest of the week. Therapy scheduled ASAP this Friday. Tonight, when she comes home, she'll hear that I never should have been the one to leave the house last night, and she can pack her stuff and vacate for the time being. I don't care where. Ain't my problem now. I forgot that they're married. Also, that too. But yeah, good. STD, check. Lawyer, check. Therapy, check. And also not leaving the house because you're not at all in the wrong, check. We'll just go straight to the update. So update to 28 male who was cheated on by 27 female back in February. Didn't I say March before? I swear, every day I thought about making this post, but so much has been going on. Sorry in advance for mobile formatting. There's a lot of details. I'm going to be as concise as possible. The following day, her and I talked, brackets, I know, against the NC advice. I asked to see her phone to see text messages, evidence if she was sleeping with anyone else. Brackets, still adamant about the one guy that one time. In looking through those, I found the text thread between her and my work partner, 21 female, whom she had become good friends with since we started working together. I thought my partner and I got along great. We laughed our asses off every shift, did good work together on patients and whatnot, and just jibbed well. In the text thread, my wife was telling my partner of her intentions to divorce me, and my partner was cheering her on and supporting her, as well as bad-mouthing me as a partner, saying she pretty much hated everything about me. So now it's 2 betrayals. I since talked with my management, and the 2 of us no longer work together, and she's been avoiding me like the plague at work. Yeah, because she got caught. I can't believe this. Damn. I mentioned to my wife that the night before she dropped the cheating bomb, I was starting to mention cancelling for the divorce feelings. I asked if that would be worthwhile, or if it would just be a waste of time. I never really had the intention to reconcile because of the cheating, but I just wanted to know where she was. I said, it seems like you emotionally divorced me a long time ago, and it seems like counselling would just be a waste of time. So should we waste our time? And she said no. I said, okay, I'll figure out the lawyer situation. We agreed to be civil. That's good. She said she didn't want to fight. She really had her tail between her legs and still does. Yeah, because she's the one in the wrong right now. I then told her she had till 8 that night, about 4 hours, to pack up and leave. I got back at 8 and she was gone, living with her dad now. At least she knows what she's done, and she's kind of just like, even though she brushed over the fact, which is, come on, but she's not putting up a fight, I guess. We're in a pretty good financial standing, but not very affluent. So with the cash we both have, we both would not be able to avoid lawyers. So one of them I talked with is doing something for us called ghostwriting. They'll prepare our papers and walk us through the process of taking them to the court ourselves. I'm on my toes though. As soon as she shows a sign of a fight, I'll grab the cash and get the lawyer on retainer for myself. She's been mostly agreeable though. In negotiations, she has relinquished a lot of belongings to me. I'm alone in the house now, getting my weekly counselling, which helps a lot. I had a boys' weekend that weekend with a good couple of buddies, a couple towns up from mine. My friends and family have been and are being so helpful and supportive. It still hurts like absolute hell, but I'm continuing to walk forward in my faith. On that boys' weekend, she said, it's none of my business where you're going this weekend. You can turn the locations off on your phone. In brackets, we look to see when each other is at the house and whatnot to avoid each other as much as possible. I replied, don't need to. Like I said, I'm faithful to my vow. Anytime we've met face to face, I've had 2 other people present to protect myself. Okay, that's it for the update. I thought it was going to be more, honestly. But damn, at least he knows what he's doing. Like, having other people in the presence is going to be good for you. Like I said, it's kind of good that she's just like accepting what the consequence of her actions. It's always good to hear they have a good support system and everything like that. It would be a lot. Like he said, it was 4.5 years. They'd been together 4 years married, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's good that they don't have any other things other than a house and the belongings inside that house to share, because we all know once it comes to kids, it's worse. And also animals, it's hard, you know. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you thought about this story in the comments down below. Yeah, I already told you what I thought. There's not much for me to say other than what I have said. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Before we go, just wanted to remind you once again of the Patreon channel. The link is in the description. If you want to check it out, check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to like, and I'll see you in another video, guys. Bye.